is they click right here, they click the Panopto LTI tool, then they can choose a video, upload a video, or record directly into Panopto Capture. This is the issue that everybody really needs to focus on. The Everything folder makes it available to everybody at Del Mar College. But the Everything folder, they use your drop down, you find your class, you find your assignment, and then you go to there, you go to the assignment. So you have to set up an assignment folder that lets the students have access to that.
Okay.
So I would click there. Then I would go back if I wanted to upload a video, same way we do anything else. You just drag and drop it and it pops it right in. If I wanted to record, I can use Panopto Capture or I can use the Panopto application. The Panopto application, I tell students just don't even worry about it. You don't need to do that. Panopto Capture, they can record directly through this. And this is one of my next challenges is I'm gonna have them actually do, maybe they're informative in 13-15. It is a desktop presentation with PowerPoint and speaker down there. So maybe you have to take the audience factor off and just make it, it's gonna be recording, but they're learning because this is how they're learning to work with it in their world, okay? And then on that one, you go to your settings, you come up here, you do this as a tile. This gives you a side-by-side, so picture on one side, PowerPoint on the other. I would pick up what screen I want to share. Just put my email on there, okay? Just so you can see, okay? So now when I go back to my Panopto recording, hold on, I got too much open.
There it is.
So now you get your side by side, okay, which will give you a great, again, desktop presentation. I've been talking to a lot of people that are working for nonprofits and in other situations, and I ask them, what type of presentations are you doing now? They say, we're not even going to people's offices anymore. We're sitting at our desk and we're doing our entire presentation right there.
Thanks, Kobe.
So we've got to get, and so we have to get our students ready for this world. And so if we can teach them to use this technology, it's going to be harder if they're trying to record their personal speech from this, because we don't get the resolution off a webcam. You get about a 3 to 5 foot range, focus range on your webcam. And so that's something to record on your phone and then upload that. But a desktop presentation done by using this shared screen technology type of thing, teaching them how to do that. That's where we need to be too.
And real quick, if they are online students and they're using their phone to record, they can still upload on Panopto, just like you were showing
They'll
us.
just go back here, they'll just upload, and again, just drag and drop, pop
Perfect.
that MP4 in there, the video's loaded up directly.
Perfect.
So what I did for my team presentations this semester is they did it in Microsoft Teams, all right? So these are all of their Teams presentations. They come over here, they download the video, and then they upload that MP4 into class, and that's what gets submitted to my class. See, so I have the download right there. They download the video. And so I have all of my class presentations are living right here in this nice little Panopto world now.
Cool.
So they go into Panopto, they pop directly into Canvas. So now when I go to my speed grader, there's my team presentations.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
So
did
each individual student has the same team, like if you have 5 people in a team, those 5 individual on speed grader have to upload the
No,
team.
one person per team.
Okay.
And so every team is assigned a recorder, a leader, and so everybody has a job. And so one person's job is you post your video, you post your minutes, you post the agendas. And so they upload all these different components of it. But so I'm gonna have 24 of these videos to watch instead of 131, okay?
So do you assign them their role, or do you say, here are the roles? y'all
No, these are the roles that they pick, they choose.
Good.
and then I have one more question. So you're evaluating the group as a whole, and they get 100 points. Do you also do you individually evaluate their participation, and is that a different assignment? Because
So with this is a rough stuff. So with the teams thing, okay, everybody has it. It's kind of the overlay concept. How much of the outline did you create? How much did you create? So everybody turns in their individual contributions.
Okay.
And so you have the template, but your sections are filled in. So it's like, what did you bring to the barbecue? Well, I brought that pie. Well, I brought that brisket. I brought those beans. So everybody shows me what you brought, And then they put those together into a master outline. So when I'm doing the grading presentation, I go from their outline. But then I go back individually and say, what did you bring? What did you bring?
And they have their section.
And they have their sections filled in. So that way I can see who did more of the work than the other person, instead of getting a full outline where they just put names on, because that's what somebody just throw you a bone, right? Trying to get a grade.
So Donna would upload the overall template
Yeah,
of the
she would
outline.
upload, so all the master outlines going to come into the master assignment, but the individual ones, I individually grade those, then rate those. Their grade is based, 50% comes from me, 40% comes from peer evaluation, 10% comes from their individual contributions to the project.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, Mike, I like it.
Ian knew this. I kind of added a couple of scaffolding things to help me with my individual grading on group assignments. And so I do weekly check-ins where they have to tell me, did they meet this week, who's there, who wasn't, what did you work on, who worked on what, blah, blah, and everyone has to send that in to me as an individual grade. So I have a module that's individual grades for the group project, and that's where they submit their individual outline contribution, if you will. And then I have a group module grade. And
Love
those
that.
two blended together to get their group assignment. But I was finding that, someone at the last day of the, here, give me my part, what am I saying? I'll wing it. And so if they hadn't checked in, or if they hadn't had participation from the other 3 members, then you're out, buddy. And that's part of your grade. So I kind of split up a little bit just from a best practice sort of thing. I know you guys all do like percentages from
Yeah,
the team
yeah,
and all of that.
yeah.
But, I'm also finding that everyone's like, oh, he's fine, he contributed. And there's this mentality of, yeah, I don't wanna be the one. And so that helps me along the way. And what I'll do is I'll push back at a missing assignment, saying, hey, did you not come to this week's meeting? So I'm assuming you're a 0 going into the 5 individuals, and all of a sudden, man, they're on it.
Yeah.
And so it keeps me on track on that. So when we get to the end going, well, I haven't heard from June. So it helps me as
I have a weekly team meeting engagement report that they do through the project.
Sounds similar.
And with this one, it's if they could not attend the meeting, why were you not able to attend? Give a reason. And then now watch the video, give me two facts that you pulled from this video. And so they have to go back and look at the chat. They have to read the discussion, watch the video, and then they have to engage through the discussion board
How many of
with their
those,
team. And
how
so,
many of those missing team meetings
yeah,
can they
a lot of
meet?
them. When I graded, I just use an Excel spreadsheet where I type everything in and
Oh, that's
calculates
so
it all
good.
out.
Okay.
And so like the delivery is based on kind of an average and how do they do on each of these different things. And then their sources come in there and all that rates in there. So I get the rating with that one.
Okay.
That was all set up.
that's adorable.
Come on, guy. I'm gonna call you back later.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So anyway, and so then again, of course, individual grades is where their outline portion, PowerPoint, all that works in. Their individual averages, I put in every grade that everybody else has given them, then that averages out to get that 40%. So I have all written up into a spreadsheet. All I have to do at the very beginning, I type in their names here and then it populates all the way out.
Oh, golly. Mercy me. Eric wants to talk to you too. But no, that's
Hey,
really cool.
This is Mike. I'm in the middle of a meeting right now. I'm gonna call you back in about 15 minutes.
Okay, I'm so sorry, sir.
No worries, no worries. All right, bye. Okay. So yeah, so this is my team project thing. And so I get a lot of engagement. I track their engagement,
That's
and
great.
it really pushes their comfort zone. But my whole thing is just look, this is a basketball team, and you don't have one person going down the court. Everybody goes up and down the court together, and so you're passing back and forth. I had a beautiful discussion panel presentation in my face-to-face class yesterday. They really engaged with each other and with the audience, and so it was very smooth. The next group did a more symposium style, so they learn all the different technologies.
Cool.
And so I'm looking forward to see what these groups